Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Atelier Ryza 3. Sun Xuan submits to Wei, receives the 9 dignities, / the first ruler, marches on Wu, rewards all armies. And Serious JG again.
And I'm Lethal Feline. Yep.
That's right, that's what I thought I remembered. Alright, well, last time we had some zany conversations about food and about solvent purity, but now we are, I don't know, I guess there's different load screen. This would make sense. We have different menu screens on different continents now. I guess we've had that
hmm
for a while. It's the title screen from the start menu that just there's no way to just check them out without it cycling over to the main movie. So
hmm
Federica asked us a favor, but then we didn't really get to find out what that favor is.
We
And
just need to head to the Atelier in Claria.
the girls were having a little conversation to explain it at the bottom of the screen, but we've shut down the
No, no
voice
one cares
acting,
about
so
that.
yeah. I do wonder, I don't know if they're consistent or not, but there's always chatter going on at the bottom of the screen, so I think if we were playing this with the voices, there would be non-stop chattering.
Hi, what's that? The first line of the session? I see. So the duet solvent solution is as vital to this city as the seeds of light are to Ferrari.
I can already tell this is going to be a Patty-dominated video. I will be incredibly important to the plot throughout.
The Ryza, isn't it possible to synthesize the thing by yourself and raise its concentration just by getting, like, more quality? I'm new at this. I don't want to make assumptions.
Well, I've been synthesizing it to be as pure as it can be to begin with, so it will be hard to make it even more concentrated, I think.
New alchemical powders from concentrate.
In cases like this, it would be much easier just to look for a more concentrated fluid.
Let me see if
Just find it behind your ear.
Let me see if I can produce some fluids for you, and we'll test those. Then why don't we go back to where you got it before and gather some more? If we go back there, we might be able to find a more concentrated fluid. Except setting aside, of course, the fact that I shouldn't care about this quest at all. We're supposed to be trying to save the world from the ancients and the whatever the evil threat is.
Everyone, what are we supposed to be doing? What we're supposed to be doing right now is...
Saving the world from the ancients? Meanwhile, the Riss is like, what the fuck? She thinks she gets to talk. I didn't tell her she could talk.
In her city? This bitch needs to be taken out, you know. I mean, no need to be so stiff. We're friends. We help each other out and ask each other for help.
Yeah, I was just trying to tell you what I needed help with.
As she says, it is not a bad thing to rely on others.
But she
I'm
wasn't.
hip. I'm hip to what the kids are with.
But she wasn't acting like it wasn't. I don't understand. Since the Riz is the one who decided for us to come here, there's no Oh, sorry. I mean, since the Riz is the one who decided for us to come here, there's no reason for us to say no if she thinks we should do it.
Hell was that noise before?
I'm not going to disagree with you either. But is it okay to just set the research aside?
If I focus too much on one thing, I'll get closed-minded. It's good to take my mind off of things at times with something else, like a video game.
Like the game is like it's become self-aware. It's like, oh shit, why are they doing this in the middle of their quest? I guess they could talk about how it's important not to get too focused on one thing.
Well, that sounds like a very good point.
Sounds like, but isn't.
We don't even know where to begin if we search the storage, right? The right person is the right person for the right job, which is who exactly? I am pretty intrigued to learn what it's like deep in the mountains of this land as well. I've seen a city. I want to see what the mountains are like. It's very flat where I am.
I don't know. I never feel like my world is flat. Hey, who's that guy in the background? Was he on like? I feel like we've seen him before.
It's gotta be Clifford.
Hmm.
Let's give it all. Let's give it all for Federica.
I have no idea what we are looking for, but leave it to me. I get it.
I don't know what we're doing at all, but I'm gonna. Well, you have my thanks.
Oh, also, if we could avenge my father again, that would be nice.
Again.
Huh? You don't sound like yourself. Are you going to tell you mean... Let's start that one over. Huh? You don't sound like yourself. Aren't you going to tell us to be more careful? It is okay to rely on others, by the way. Apparently you implied that it wasn't. I don't remember that, but okay.
Yes, just by yourself there, Federica.
Oh, I'm overreacting. You're uncomfortable being yourself. We have our characters.
Yes, everyone, let's do it. Dion, please don't go off on your own.
Who
You're
said
very incorrigible.
What the I guess that's my character now? Okay, well, like, at least I have one. Of course.
Well, let's head out, y'all.
That's why we had to get rid of Clifford. His character was creepy, and they decided that wasn't good for another game. Oh, quest completed revisiting Claria. That's right, this is actual required shit here. Got Rivers and Dragon Vein.
And Spinel Forest.
Who would have guessed I would be the last one to talk in this video series? Life isn't always what you think it is it? Ah, my bad. Sorry for saying something weird out of the blue. Men also have sentimental days too. I'm sentimental any day you talk to me in an atelier now, apparently. Alright, well. So they want us to go...
piece of furniture there, then.
You can come sit on my lap anytime. There is a... So, head to the waterfalls in the Spinio Forest. Spinio.
Victory jump. Victory jump.
Car? What is this? This is a...
Incoming heat. It's a normal quest.
normal quest.
There's some kind of like lava zone.
Well, we had
clearly to the south.
Well, we had a couple of quests like we couldn't get to this thing because like I'm shocked myself, but I remember there was a quest where they went to a vault door and they were like, "Hey, we should go in there." And then they were like, "No, we shouldn't." And then we weren't able to go into the vault door. So pretty clearly something will happen later when we get directed there, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Except that it's a main quest. It's not a main quest, it's a normal quest, so maybe no one will ever tell us to go there. Could you just... Thank you. There... Give me... Yeah, there we go. That's right.
Eat it.
There's just like 8 icons sitting on top of each other. And I remember Sari Clifford's name too, so shut up! It's been like 30 videos. It's been like 30 videos since I accidentally went into snapshot mode. I'm doing great.
Yep. He's doing his best. This forest could be such a nice and pretty place if not for all the monsters.
Doing his best. So I don't know. That's condescending.
Indeed, it is fairly condescending.
She joined Kyantai there with that line.
But the monsters are probably living here precisely because of the abundant nature. They just love the nature. The fresh air, the mountains.
Hey, check it out. It kind of looks like I'm groping you there. If you don't have any good depth perception.
What are you on about? Anyway, you're probably right. It probably does look like that. Anyway, did it bring up a painful memory?
The time that your dad got murdered here.
Nothing like that. I haven't thought about that until you actually brought it up. Now I'm sad. He only had one eye, so he didn't have much to live for. But
he had terrible depth perception. He was always fooled into thinking people were groping each other when they weren't.
He was always running into walls. Really embarrassing. Anyway, putting my own feelings aside, this forest is ripe with natural resources. We could start drilling for oil any moment.
Yeah, my poor dad only had one eye. We called him Big Boss.
I was thinking we could develop Sardanica even further if we could utilize them.
I have a beautiful
Oh.
city based on art and culture, so I decided it's time to bring in heavy polluting industry.
But since we're here, why don't we take a look around?
Why are we here?
Maybe you'll find something that you can use while we're at it.
All right, well, I'll look around a bit.
Where is it? There's it. I guess I'm just gonna keep yakking. I was expecting a moment.
Well, she
but we
did
didn't.
one at the very beginning, and then she went into like, "I will continue to talk until you hit the button. I will never stop moving my lips. Please move."
It's just a very long sentence in Japanese.
Yeah, she's actually saying now is the time where all good men come to the aid of their country, and this time of great need, we should all set aside a. I hit the button, and then she went back to.
It's true.
So Patricia learned about Sardonica in school. She's like, I learned about your quaint little country at school.
Oh my word! Oh, the vegetation is completely different from Aurum.
It's far more succulent.
I mean, these flowers are as tall as me.
I thought they'll like slow zoom in on these two and then cut. Is this the dual stock solution? What do you think? Seems kind of like garbage, huh?
The ingredients flowed here from the waterfall, right? I'm asking you like you know. Anyway, should we trace the source of the waterfall? No, in this case.
Well, thank you for making me feel included in the conversation.
Yes, I'm always trying. It's very difficult. I would say there's a more concentrated source, more downstream, or would it be upstream? Because we're trying to go to, like, the source of the waterfall, right?
You know, Empal and Lila are getting a kind of a Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf marriage going here. How did you figure that? Also, what did you just say? I was making Virginia Woolf jokes.
This water contains hints of magic, which could mostly be due to the proximity of the dragon vein.
Holy shit. That's probably why it works so well with fairy stones.
I see. Why, I've lived here my whole life and I had no idea. Well, dragon veins are kind of fucking invisible.
Also, your whole life is like a blink of an eye to me, so shut up.
But there's definitely a great flow of power. It certainly has more than a small effect on, Mother Nature, as you can see here.
Does that mean there's a fair chance that this river flows along the dragon vein?
Isn't that what I was just saying? Yes. If we follow the river downstream, which I guess we are going there, we are more likely to find a more concentrated source with magic.
Wow! Look, no time to figure it all out. Or took no time, rather.
Well, you can expect nothing less of an elder. He actually has some brain cells.
Yeah, it's just you and the elder who are bright, Patty. Everyone else is stupid. She was looking everywhere like a child, but I guess there was a reason for it.
Are you making fun of me, you little brats? I'll kick your ass.
Don't treat me like a
Whip me
child,
proper.
Tommy. Tommy, don't treat me like no child, Tommy.
Let's go cut me a switch.
Jesus, even by this game's standards. If it leaks out magical power like this, the orange should be able to harness it. Well, what do you mean? I don't get it. Dion, if you want to become a top-class warrior, then you've got to get to grips with the basics here, and stop being an insufferable moron. Top-class warrior? Huh. Everywhere outside of Nebed is too complicated. I get it.
Well, actually, you can, because you're such a bitch. Anyway.
Well then, let's make our way downstream.
And then they did.
Oh shit! I didn't think it
By
would
going
actually let me.
directly into the stream.
I didn't think it would let me do that actually. All right.
Well, mission complete.
If it turns out this is a terrible idea, then we can fast travel out. But it does not look like it mattered. Oh, I'm just
To
curious.
be honest, I can't even tell which way this river is flowing.
It does have a pretty slow flow, doesn't it? It looks like
does
it's...
appear to be going northerly.
Well, we're trying to go upstream, right?
They said downstream. It doesn't make any sense to me, but hey, they know what they're doing.
Well, we got a normal quest here, and
I don't
the
see the
story
other one.
wants us to go this way.
Maybe someone's confused on upstream or downstream. It could be me. It could be the writers or translators.
The main thing is, don't cross the streams.
And here you are, directly in it. Busters or otherwise. And of course, you use the less productive animal.
Of course I did. Well, I was about to say, this thing is slower than us swimming. Oh, because it's not our Vaporeon.
Please dock the Vaporeon in the proper place before disembarking from the Vaporeon.
Seems the water beast has a quiet nature, but also you have to select it or you don't get it, which should be pretty obvious, but some
I'm not
folks
sure.
need help with that.
I'm not sure how this thing's even propelling itself. It's
Flatulence.
not moving its tail. It doesn't seem to be really propelling its legs.
Flatulence.
Okay, it's like a jet ski with farts. All right. That's good. Guess this would be downstream. The flow of the water just was deceptive, we'll say. There's just bits of ice.
Yeah, we're
crystals?
apparently going up a head for a glacier here. It looks like. Well,
Maybe they're very smooth rocks. They don't appear to go all the way down, though.
the water and wind feel good. It's like frozen water.
You cannot fish from here. You need to be on shore. Those are the rules.
Yeah, no one's ever. I'll be damned.
Mm-hmm.
No one ever goes.
Next, you'll be
fishing.
eating curled up shrimps instead of the straightened out ones. There you go.
Yeah, see, our line is too long to have fished from over there.
Uh-huh. That's how it works.
Oh, we found some of those core shards.
Oh, yeah. It's one of those. An armadillo. Not sure if that's really its name, but it's what it looks like to me. All I know it is,
It's a-
well, I know one thing, I'm chopping it in half. It's a scaled armadillo bee.
These probably count as pretty dangerous enemies, considering they're not dead yet.
They're dead enough. Or and they never will now.
They never will be not dead.
I'm here.
You are in fact here, Claude.
Her nickname was Cloud, not Claude. It would be
I
fun
can
if her
go-
dad called her Claude, though.
I was gonna say, I'm not her dad.
Yeah, my dad always used to call me Sack of Hammers. It was unkind, I thought.
Yeah, sounds about right though.
But, you know, at least he's not suffering from terminal illness. Speaking of which, anything that you could do to help out with the whole,
Nope, I'm afraid I'm too tied up with making duet solutions.
Okay.
Fully booked forever.
Forever.
So I'm your, like, best friend, right? I mean, that's, like, canon,
Yep.
right?
Oh yeah, no, for sure. I don't like Federica or any of them at all. I'm not helping them either. It's not like I'm
Well,
saving
I'm just so
Patty.
bored, I gotta make this duet solution. I've set my mind to it, and know me.
It's not like I'm saving Patty's dad or anything. That guy tried to fight Tao. Fuck him.
person trying to kick my ass. You see how Australian he is?
And my mother's long dead, so there's no worries there.
But I'm confused. Was that Patricia or was that her dad?
Oh no, I mean, my mother is also long dead, but her mother is who we're talking about now.
Oh, okay. Good old Golden Axe.
One of the best games on the Master System. I'm told. By people who had a Master System.
Yeah, that wasn't a system I really got to enjoy, unfortunately. The Genesis either, to be honest. The only Sega system I ever owned was the Game Gear, which is effectively a handheld Master System, really.
Well, I have heard tell that the Genesis do what Nintendo don't. But, they don't have first-hand experience.
There's not many cases of that, though. There's not. They say that. I'm looking for the observable empirical evidence. They're all like, show me on the doll what it Nintendo don't.
Well, I had my cousins, like, many, many years ago, visiting cousins in Ireland, and they had a Mega Drive, which I have to say, it was a much fucking cooler name than Genesis.
Yeah.
I would have bought me a Mega Drive, I think.
I wonder why they didn't call it Mega Drive in the States.
I'm not sure which name came first.
Well, I mean...
I know it was a fucking terrible system to play Street Fighter on because you had 3 fucking buttons and you had to press select to switch from punches to kicks. I feel like they designed the control inputs for Street Fighter 2 just to make it so that it was much better on Super Nintendo than on Genesis.
Yeah, truly that's the case. It's not that they wanted to make a good fighting game.
I don't know. I mean, there's been a lot of Street Fighter, massively influential game. I think one of the things we've learned in the decades since was you don't need 3 levels of punches and 3 levels of kicks when you've got supers and shit in there already. It's like, when are you using the forward kick? Oh,
Depends.
You're a combo master? Okay.
I was gonna say it depends.
Fanceries here.
Gonna say the subtleties of fighting games can be very deep. It's like sometimes you want to do a different speed fireball to throw off the zoning or something like that, and that's where that can come in.
Yeah. I'll give you.
Yeah, you threw.
I'll give you
examples, you son of a bitch.
You know, I'll give you one example where you could have had different control inputs for different fireballs, like the many games that came later where you could throw fireballs at different angles. What I'm saying is Street Fighter 2 was obviously a terrible game. There's a reason it didn't make a dime. Anyway. So, it's where you okay? How do I? Okay, can't jump over there. No, all right.
It doesn't appear to be that way.
Well, so we're trying to get here, and it does seem like this angle, this may not have been the direction that we needed to explore. But we'll keep following this this path here. And looking for logical places to... Hey, say break in the fence. Does that mean anything? It does not. Again, super charming like world music in this game. Like, you don't mind wandering around, exploring. I mean, unless you've got like an impatient couch commentator. You can really just kind of luxuriate in this and...
I'm just glaring at him. Why are we not there yet? At least now we can ride in style.
Da-da-da-da-da.
I was gonna say a lot of these rideables are just based on, well, I guess evolutions. This thing could be an Eevee. Or it could be a Flareon, really. It's a big old puffy thing.
Man, this Corruptor's been ruined. That feels
Let's see if you can find it, folks. He found that.
It is... Do we even care?
We don't care about that thing.
We don't, but I'm thinking we probably want to switch back to getting fucking the Ryza in the party at some point here. This might be the
I
time.
guess.
Let's bring the classic team back for a bit, and we'll probably switch them around again later. Give the boys a chance to get back in the action here, and whiff on the axe swing. This is when I find out that somehow, inexplicably, these three are now incredibly weak and can't fight anything. Okay, never mind.
Nah, it looks like we still got it.
You still got it. Hey, he's getting ready to do a spinneroonie there. So we just increased the hit points of your boy, Impel, by fighting those guys. So
Oh, good. You remembered my name.
I didn't manage to stall effectively and hide the fact that I was trying to remember. Diglett dig.
Oh, yeah, this thing that we can do that we always remember.
Well, I mean, it's unusually rare that you can. Like, there's a little icon where you can dig, and it's just... Sometimes there's 20 of them around, and sometimes there's none. Let's make a poop key out of feces. Oh, wait, no, I actually have real keys.
Yeah, this is a treasure chest. And depending on which key you use, it'll have good stuff or bad stuff, remember.
Let's get bad stuff.
This is a medium key. So it should be alright-ish. 90 quality, wow.
Holy shit.
Got some Rosewasser out of there. Wow.
Rotisvasa.
Yes, it's open. After all these years, we can finally get the Rosewasser out of the Disney Vault.
At long last. It's like finding Song of the South.
Was this some kind of ancient tent? I see that treasure chest there in the background.
My oh my, what a wonderful day. It's a Disney Vault.
Mm-hmm. What's this? Was someone here? Or did the animals make this tent?
It looks like someone might have been killed and eaten, based on this animal leavings.
A worn out tent! It looks like someone was camping out here. Maybe the owner is still somewhere around here. And scene. Oh.
Nope.
There's someone over there in the distance. It's gotta be that guy.
Our camper, perhaps? Camper Van Beethoven? They seemed rather on edge. Are they going to be okay on their own? There are lots of monsters around. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. And he kicks Lent in the nuts. It can't hurt to make sure they're okay. It's part of being an adventurer, after all.
I see that you didn't hit your hand that time. I love that you're showing restraint. Sure, let's go and see what's up, I guess.
I remembered at the last minute that I've got a metal gauntlet on one hand, so it would have hurt.
Did you activate the fast travel point?
I thought I did when I triggered the quest.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
There it goes. Good. Just making sure, you know.
No, good call.
Oh, it's time for the cutscene. Wing. What a great zip line.
It's one of my top 2 zip lines in this area. And,
What are you looking for?
I guess I was looking to see if there's more zip lines. I was just curious. But it's time to call it a video here. When we come back next time, folks, we probably won't find more zip lines, but we may find us a camper. Will he be a happy camper? Is he going to be like oars and many fingers? Find out next time.
Bye-bye.